like I said, you know how I screwed myself by not buying a lot of monsters? Well, we finally ran out, so now we're gonna make some, what I call the ghetto Americano. First we need a cup of water, or even a little less than a cup, about 6 ounces of water. Throw this in the microwave. Alright, so then we're gonna get some instant coffee. I have the Taster's Choice brand right here, the house blend. And we're gonna put more than the recommended amount. I think I put like triple the amount, but I'm gonna put a heaping spoonful and then a little more. Because Americanos are strong. And you gotta know that once you pour it over ice, it's gonna get diluted. We're just gonna stir until this all dissolves. Okay, then we have a cup full of ice, and then we're just gonna pour it over. You don't wanna pour too much, like melt all the ice, or else, yeah, it's gonna be barely any ice, but that's good right there. And then I'm gonna top it off with some just cold water. So that's about good. Okay, now we're gonna add your favorite sweeteners. I like Splenda, but you can use stevia or whatever you like. We're gonna start out with 3 Splendas. Then if you're dieting like me, you definitely want to use some sugar-free syrup. I don't want to waste my carbs on regular syrup. So we're gonna top it off with some of this. And also, I usually use regular creamer, but today I'm gonna use the fat-free creamer. Because the fat-free one is just carbs. The regular one takes up fat. So we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of this. So it's 30 milliliters. Then we're gonna stir. Let's do a bit of a taste test to see if we need to add more syrup. That's actually perfect. So yeah, the only calories in this is from the half and half, which is 3 carbs, 1 protein, which is only 20 calories. So very good macros. Guys, this guy has just been whining. Whenever I make his dinner or breakfast, he just stands by me and whines. So right here we just got chicken that I cooked up in the pot with water, and then we got pureed mix of veggies. And then I added 1 fish oil capsule, and I made sure to poke it with a toothpick. Drain out the liquid, and now I'm just mixing this together. And I'm going to tell you guys about the benefits so far that I found from making him homemade dog food. Stay. High five. High five. Roll over. Good boy. 1 second. Stay. 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 Okay. Good boy. Guys, we timed him. He'll finish this thing in 2 minutes flat. Or even faster. Alright, so like I said, at one point I was feeding him kibble. When I first bought him, he was being fed kibble, and I wanted to do a transition from the kibble to a better kibble, but still I didn't really like the idea of kibble after watching a documentary called Pet Food. So long story short, I tried a bunch of things, and I thought the raw diet's not for us, just because he ends up dragging out a whole drumstick and just making a mess throughout the kitchen. And we don't have a backyard, because a lot of raw foodists say they either get like their raw bone-in chicken ground up by a local butcher, or they take it outside to their backyard. I don't have either option. So raw wasn't a good option for us, and plus his vaccinations weren't complete at the time, and if he had caught like a parasite or something, which is very slim but could happen, then we'd be in trouble. So I looked up how to cook him homemade foods, but that are cooked. So the only thing raw he gets now are veggies, and I cook everything. And to get his calcium in, we do make homemade calcium supplements. So he does get his daily source of calcium, and that was my only concern, because even looking at one of the veterinarians that were featured on the Petful documentary, she had a YouTube video out talking about how you can also cook the food and the dog would still get the same benefit, just more work. So that's why a lot of people, it is more natural to do raw, because if he were living in the wild, he wouldn't be able to cook for himself. Man, guys, it is not easy getting used to this camera. As you all know or don't know, yesterday I returned my Sony Mark V. Well, it didn't return. I sent it over to get fixed because something's wrong with the timer. I can't take pictures with it without it being on timer mode. Guys, it's a sad day. Today we're saying goodbye to my Sony while it goes and gets some repairs done. But who knows? Room in here. But yeah, so I'm getting used to this camera. And we're about to cook breakfast. Alright, so believe it or not, I bit the bullet and I upgraded to the premium MyFitnessPal just because my macros are changing every week and my refeeds are changing every week, so it's really confusing and I keep accidentally hitting my old numbers. So this just allows me to hit my exact numbers without having to keep toggling and checking what my numbers are. So, and it's kind of cool because it says your macros on the top here. We're going to cook some breakfast right now. Alright, first thing we're going to do is measure out 175 grams of egg whites. And then we're going to cook our egg whites. And then we're going to cook our pancakes. To do that, we're going to measure out 2 servings of Kodiak pancake mix, half a cup of almond milk, and then we're going to mix those together. And we're going to whisk 70 grams of egg whites separately until it becomes a little frothy or foamy, and then we're going to mix it all in together. And for the pancakes, you cook one side on 1 minute and another side for 45 seconds. And yeah. Lastly, we're going to cook up 2 center cup pieces of bacon. Season with salt and pepper. Let's do this. Let's do a couple. A bite there. Reese had an accident here, so I figured might as well just disinfect the whole kitchen floor while I'm at it. So already vacuumed everything. Now I just gotta mop. I love my mop thing because this is so easy. Look, you guys, just do this and then you go up here to dry it out. Amazon, you guys, Amazon. By the way, guys, this Dyson was the most expensive vacuum I've ever bought, but the most worth it because it's wireless. It does everything. With a bunch of attachments like this one, see, watch. Reese's part of his toy, a lot of his hair and dirt. Wow. Alright, my goal is to clean to 1:30 and then we're gonna get on with the day. What's up, you guys? I have an exciting announcement. So guess what's gonna happen? Change Your Life Part 2 is going to go down. So I have some explaining to do first. Alright, so yesterday was the start of summer shredding 2018. Since even last year when the first competitions were going on, I thought about it, but I was like, I don't know if I'm ready. I think I should continue bulking. But now that I've already been cutting it, I've already kind of announced to my coach that I want to get in the best, body composition wise, best shape of my life with the muscle that I have. I want to get shredded with an ostomy. Now, if you guys do or do not know, I have an ileostomy right here. That means that I have no colon, hashtag no colon still rolling. I have no colon. So, I actually go in the bag. And yeah, that has been my struggle. I've only had this ostomy for a little over a year now. And I went from 118 pounds of like skin and bones, and I had been bulking for about 6 to 8 months, almost a year, up until this cut. So I'm gonna show you guys my current physique. Today's March 16th, and yesterday I already did my summer shredding submission, already got my summer shredding online place and confirmation number. And yeah, you guys, going to do a bit of a physique update. So this is our starting point. This is already in the afternoon. I already ate a big meal, so it's not like at my best, I guess, ab-wise, because in the morning it's more on point, and also with the lighting. Here's how the arms are looking. The other arm. Let's see the back. The other side. Yeah. So this summer, you guys, I want to be in the best shape of my life, even with an ostomy. I want to beat my physique from even when I was healthy and I had a colon. And if you guys want, I think by the time this publishes, you might have a few days left to do the summer shredding. I'm doing the online version, but there is an in-person competition version. I'm just gonna do the online version. And yeah, you guys, you can see everything I do from now to when the end of summer shredding is. And this cut's getting more serious. Like the first few months, yes, I did drop about 10 plus pounds. But now it's down to the wire. The definition is starting to come out more in the arms. Triceps. And then the top abs are coming in, but waiting for the bottom abs to pop out. So you guys, that is the announcement. Alright, you guys, it is now later in the day. It's almost 5 o'clock. Gonna have one of these strawberry cheesecake light and fit Greek yogurts. And yeah. And then earlier I went to the grocery store and bought some lean ground beef and stuff for today's dinner. But yeah, you guys, and then I'm gonna take Reese for a walk pretty soon. But that has basically been my day today, and that was just my announcement, was that I am going to continue this cut and compete in the online version of the summer shredding finale. So at the end of the cut, we're gonna submit our videos again of our before or after videos, and then they're going to judge that. So it's gonna be really exciting, you guys. Alright guys, I'm about to make a hot dog. What I like to do first is cut through the center, and then I'm going to grill it up on my cast iron skillet. And then I'm going to put all these toppings on, and then I'll break down what I put on there. And you cut it just enough so that the skin or the outside of it is still attached. So we're going to grill that side, then the other side. And I am using this Ballpark lean hot dog. Still has 5 fat, 2 carb, 5 protein, but not bad macros for 1 frank and it being a hot dog. Alright guys, here's the hot dog. It's about how you want it to look. Like that. And then we're going to put this in here. And there's gonna be a middle area where you can put all the condiments. The only thing I really measure is the ketchup because this is the most calorie dense thing. So we're gonna do 6 grams. Okay. And then I like to put onion. So we're gonna put onion on the side here. I love onion. Mustard is 0 calories, so don't worry about measuring it, but we're gonna put as much mustard as we want. And then I'm gonna put some relish. And this is, according to this thing, it's 0 calories, but I'm pretty sure if you ate the whole jar, it would add up to something, because I got just the regular relish, not the sweet one. And then we got sauerkraut. I just track it as 1 serving, which is I think 1/4 of a cup. And I don't even use that much, and it adds up to like 5 calories. So to go with the hot dogs, I'm gonna measure out some pop chips. 28 grams is 1 serving. My little scavenger here. This guy literally stands in this corner because this is where I do most of my cooking. But here is the meal. This is like a pre-dinner, just so I don't get hangry, because I'm going to eat the rest of my dinner later. What's up, you guys? Just got back from the park. Took Reese for a walk and got some droning footage that you just saw in the beginning of this episode, but I want to show you what I got from the grocery store. So I got some lean beef, making some taco or ground beef taco stuff. So here it is. I use this taco seasoning and follow the instructions. And then I got some Michelob Ultra. One of these is 95 calories, and I'm about to explain to you how I macroed it. So, we are in my Fitness Pal. Let's see, where did I put it? See, so you guys see where it says carbs? I put 47.5 grams of carbs, and that is because what I did was, so I did 95 calories times 2 for 2 beers, divide that by 4, because 1 gram of carb has 4 calories, so that's 47.5 grams of carbs. And then you just search carbs on my Fitness Pal and input that amount in. That's how I track alcohol. So I always recommend to you guys and my clients to track your alcohol with your carbs mainly. Try not to use fats because you need a certain amount of fats per day for like hair, nails, and just overall health. So take it from your carbs if you have to take it from somewhere. And also don't just hit your proteins, fats, and use all your carbs for alcohol. It's not healthy, but you still can fit a few drinks in while dieting. So that's just the whole point of it. Alright, you guys, this is the finished product. So I got my beef, got my 4 taco shells. I'm gonna have 6 of these mini street taco things. I got 90 grams of plain yogurt, onion, pico, and my first Michelob Ultra of 2. So that is my dinner. And you guys, that is going to conclude today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like and subscribe if you want to see me cut through Change Your Life series part 2. And yeah, you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.